Hello, my name is Jorge Moreno Delgado, and this video is for my final project from my class of Business in the Americas. In this video I'm going to talk about the political and cultural features in our continent. All this with reference in the period of 1992 to 2007 of Cemex company. First you have to know that Cemex is an important company, a Mexican company, that is dedicated to the cement and material constructions. From 1982 to 1989, Cemex was a big company, but they weren't important worldwide. It was until 1992 that Cemex began the strategy that placed them on the world map. The strategy that make them compete with the biggest companies in the world, and also Cemex became the largest supplier of building materials in the world. Cemex started acquisition and merge of many important companies in different countries of the world. In 1982, they acquired Valenciano and Sanson, Spanish companies. In 2000, they bought Southdown in the United States. These two movements made Cemex grow and compete with the biggest companies. Then, in 2005, for $5,800 million, Cemex completed the acquisition of RMC, the British company, and in 2007 became the majority partner in the Rinker Group of Australia. This made Cemex the world's largest supplier of building materials in the world. You can thought how Cemex could do this. How come Cemex can acquire all these companies without any problem? There are many reasons for this. One of them is that Cemex gave the importance to the acquisition and integration process in all the mergers. From their first acquisition, he presented the best practices already standardized in his company for the acquired companies. They didn't close only in his ideas. They learned from the practices of the acquired companies and implement this process when it was appropriate. Another important step is the diversity of culture that Cemex faced. Cemex didn't impose their ideas or its workers in each acquired company. Cemex learned from them the different way of thinking and doing the work. They also cares about the professional growth of each worker, providing training and envelope with the purpose that they can work with greater intelligence and efficiency. Another important point is that Mexico is the country with more free trade agreements in all the world. This made so much easier the expansion of Cemex in many countries like Spain, Panama, Australia, the United States, Venezuela, the Philippines, Indonesia, Egypt, and the United Kingdom. Then, in the 2000s, Cemex began the internal e-enabling process with the launch of CX networks. This made more practice all the process in the company and so much easier all the communication with their factories and with their customers. Also, Cemex is a company that participates in the three sectors of the economy. They obtain the raw material for the mining, then they manufacture all their products, and finally they sell their products in all the world. I thought Cemex is the perfect example of success company. They made the necessary to position their brand and their company in the first places in the world. But of course, all this have a cost, which is a debt of $19,200 million after the acquisition of the 2007. But since that year, Cemex don't stop working to reduce that debt, and in 2018 they reduced it to $10,397 million. That tells us Cemex was success in acquiring and expanding regardless of the debt, since it has decreased over the years, and I'm sure they are going to pay off that debt. That's all. Thank you.